local news that matters. This is CBS 17 News.
The Carolina Hurricanes are drawing in more fans as they push the competition to the limit in the chase for the Stanley Cup. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Maggie Newland.
And I'm Nick Sturtevant. And that game right now is tied 1-1 in overtime. But that aside, the season is also inspiring a younger generation to play hockey. CBS 17's Harrison Grubb is live at Polar Ice. Raleigh. Harrison, just how popular has the sport become here?
Just a matter of a couple of days. Live in Raleigh, Harrison Grubb, CBS 17 News.
I grew up an hour and a half away from Raleigh. It's so cool to see over the years the popularity of the Canes build. I mean, it's so cool.
Those are your future Canes players for us. Thanks, Harrison. And CBS 17 is your local election headquarters. Former North Carolina Congressman Mark Walker formally announces his intention to run for the governor's office. He used his 54th birthday to address supporters in a church in Kernersville.
Also, I'm running for governor primarily to secure economic freedom. You need somebody with a little business background. You need somebody that understands strictly how this operates. You need somebody with a skill set that can manage legislative bodies. We have every opportunity in North Carolina to lead the entire country across multiple sectors.
Walker joins a growing field of Republican candidates, including Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson and State Treasurer Dale Folwell in the Republican race. Meanwhile, Attorney General Josh Stein is the only Democrat to announce his candidacy. Libertarian candidate Mark Ross is also running for governor. A crime alert in Northeast Raleigh tonight.
Yeah, police say someone shot up a house on Tocopolo Street, Pola Street around 2:30 this morning, hurting a person inside. We're told the injured person was taken to the hospital and is expected to recover. And the American Red Cross is assisting two people in the aftermath of a house fire in Fayetteville. Firefighters were called to the home on Edge Hill Road just after 9:30, where they found flames pouring from a house and a car. They put out the fire quickly, but say a person living there has minor burns. Charlotte's fire chief says it's fortunate more lives were not lost in this week's massive 5-alarm fire in the city's South Park community.
Investigators say Thursday's fire started on the ground floor of the building, which was under construction, and it started in a spray insulation foam trailer. Crews recovered the bodies of two men Friday, including a 30-year-old father of 4 who just started his job there 2 days before. Another worker, Reuben Holmes, died as well. Firefighters did rescue a man who was trapped on a construction crane in the middle of the smoke and flames. The building is still not considered safe, but authorities say the investigation will resume when possible.
Senator Thom Tillis is taking steps to get disaster relief to North Carolina faster. The North Carolina Republican is sponsoring the Reforming Disaster Recovery Act. It would make significant improvements to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development's program. Senator Tillis points out many North Carolinians impacted by Hurricanes Matthew and Florence are still waiting for help.
Samaritan's Purse is helping tornado survivors in Mississippi. The North Carolina-based nonprofit's offering a mobile home replacement for families who lost everything in the March 24th storm, which is blamed for 25 deaths in the state. The group's president, Franklin Graham, traveled to Mississippi this week to dedicate the homes and pray for the families.
So no shortage of people looking to make a difference in the fight against cancer.
They took part in the 6th annual Victory Ride to Cure Cancer. CBS 17's Bill Young and Brea Hollingsworth emceed the event and spoke with people about its impact. And so much great research going on here in the Triangle as well. Members of the armed services pay special tribute to fallen soldiers with the Run of Honor Remember 5K. The event started with an early morning ceremony at Hendricks Stadium where 7,000 boots were displayed with American flags. Each one includes a photo of a fallen service member.
Pilots soar high over Goldsboro as the Wings of Wayne Air Show returned for the first time in 4 years. This weekend, people packed Seymour Johnson Air Force Base to watch combat pilots and crews conduct elite maneuvers throughout the day. The U.S. Navy's Blue Angels are also performing. The air show continues through tomorrow. In less than a month, thousands of people and dozens of vendors will be under one roof for the area's largest sneaker expo. The Kickback Sneaker Expo is the brainchild of a Durham woman who wants to share her love for sneakers with everyone. Kayla Wachuku wears a few hats.
So it's like, yeah, I wear all these other hats, but it's like when I'm not doing my 9 to 5 in my day to day, it's like I want to talk sneakers.
Kayla is a neuroscientist and the founder of the Kickback Sneaker Expo.
And so I wanted to build an environment where I could be surrounded by the people who share the same type of passion as me. And, unfortunately, in that area at the time when I started it back in 2014, we didn't have anything like that. And so that's where I kind of got the idea that
We first introduced you to Kayla in April. She talked to us about sneakerhead culture and the multi-billion-dollar sneaker market. Over the years, she says the expo has grown so much that she had to move from the Durham Armory to the Raleigh Convention Center last year.
So I think when I first started off at the Durham Armory, it was a humbling experience. I think, I probably started off with about 25, 30 vendors, and then maybe 150 attendees. And it was crazy because I was looking back through the pictures like not too long ago, and I was like, wow, I really thought this was huge at the time.
Last year, there were more than 150 vendors and around 4,000 people showed up.
Are you ever nervous about all right, people are going to be a little hesitant about coming out because we don't know what's going to happen with the economy?
I do think with the economy shifting, with inflation, I think people are still buying sneakers. I think they're just being a little bit more reserved and picky about what they want to buy.
And as the event continues to grow, Kayla wants to keep the culture in the forefront.
Yeah, I do, because I really like to stay behind the scenes. And I think most people, one, they don't expect it to be a girl, just because it's a very male-dominant industry. So when they do find out it's me, it's like, I never thought it was you. Because even at the events, I make my way around, but I definitely try to make it about the vendors. It's not about me. It's definitely about the culture and the sneakerheads.
And the Kickback Sneaker Expo will take place Saturday, June 17th at the Raleigh Convention Center from noon to 5 p.m. We have everything you need to know about it on the CBS 17 News app and on our website, cbs17.com.
I have a feeling she'll draw a pretty big crowd there, don't you think?
Yeah, I might be in line. Who knows?
Maybe.
Good day to wear your sneakers.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to worry about getting them wet or dirty or anything like that.